In this video, we are doing some big time budget renovations and cosmetic fixes, enhancements to our cheap 8th gen SI and making it look super clean. So right now we are going to go ahead and sand off all this crap paint, this clear coat failure, clear coat fade on the 8th gen. It's a super common issue. Anyway, I'm gonna sand just this. Luckily it's not on the wing, luckily it's not on the hood and the roof, but I'm gonna get this sanded back to stock, put some masking tape down, that way I don't nick the edges of anything either, and then I can prime it, paint it, make it look better. I'm also gonna go ahead and sand this as well, that way we can get this rust addressed and then also get these seams better. I could touch it up with the pen, but I think it'll look better if I spray. We'll see. Caught blue-handed. Tell you what. Well, we got the deck lid sanded. No more clear other than like this seam. I'm just blending it, but lots of paint they got everywhere. Luckily not on the Cargado shirt, but definitely on both hands. So I'm gonna go wash this off. We also got this sanded and this looks really, really good. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. I'm also gonna throw on the Honda Boy hat because, you know, we're working on the Honda Boy. So we got some progress made real quick. Everything is masked up on the trunk. And then I don't think I'm going to mask, not because I'm lazy, but as a strategic play right here, I'm gonna be shooting the primer up. And I wanna feather it. That's gonna be the goal anyway. I may end up actually priming this lip and then just hitting it with the color match all across. I mean, this is like very clear. You're gonna see the difference, but it'll be better than it was. All right, so we got a mask for the primer here. We got this. We are ready to lay the primer. Nice little light coat for number 1, and then we'll get back to it. Primer is done, laid. It looks really, really, really good. Same with up here. Awesome. So it's gotten a little darker outside. I don't know if you can see the sky. Looks like a storm is coming in. So I moved everything into the garage and I had a vehicle here, but I think it'll be okay. And I can just leave the other whip outside with the windies up. So we got to move Golfy, and then I want to get the Civ centered in the garage. That way I can get camera angles all around. That way I can get all the wheels off. So we'll head down to the barn, grab what we need, come back. This is so extra and so unnecessary, but hey, why not? There we go. We have arrived. So we got what we need: jack stands, some sanding discs, and the impact. Headed back up. So now it's pretty well centered up. We got room on this side. We got room on this side. We can bring Golfy in to sleep for the night so it doesn't get rained on. And so again, one more tour. Of course, the lighting is great in here, so the paint looks better than it is. Anyway, I wish the camera did it justice, just how bad these wheels are, and I'm sure you'll be able to see the transformation, but like, they're nasty, they're pitted, they're destroyed. It's just rough in here, and every single one is just like it. This one's not quite as bad, but it's still pretty rough. How many tries will it take? No way. Master. So we got this thing airborne, and the front bumper is chilling over here. All the wheels are off right here, and ooh, you can see how gross these things are. It'll be a good transformation. And what I want to do is, I have the sander out here. I'd like to sand them outside just so we don't trash the garage. I don't mind painting on the floor because the garage floor is gross, but I don't want to get all the dust and debris and stuff up here. So I'm gonna crank the sander out here, show you how it's done. So I just called for backup, some reinforcements. I was holding the GoPro with my mouth. But I'll show you what one looks like and then compare it to an original wheel. Then I'm gonna crank out the other three. So this is no paint, it's just sanding. And you can see, looks a heck of a lot better already. So we're getting her sanded down, then we can go in and do the whole paint shebangle. So just sanded the wheels. They are looking a whole heck of a lot better. I'm gonna hit them with the hose right here real quick to rinse them off, just get the dust particles cleaned, and then clean up all this trash, all this mess that I made outside, and close the garage so that a whole bunch of bugs don't fly in. Next morning, outfit change. We got the Cummins cat on instead of the Honda one. Oh well. Anyway, I just blasted the wheels in primer, and I'm really perplexed as to what color to go. Should we go with black or should we go with dark gunmetal gray? Caveat, black stock wheels. I don't like when people paint their stock wheels black. I don't think it's the best look. Right now, you can see here on the Silverado, we're rocking the black wheels. I think it looks a million times better than the stock ones. It's a really good look for that truck, and I think if I was putting a different set of wheels on this car, they would be black. So with that, I think it would look good. I just hate when people do that crappy black spray paint on their wheels and think it's like a plus horsepower mod type thing, especially in the Civic community, but Civic guys like that. So I'm gonna check the paint stash. If we have a nice gunmetal, I'll bring the cap over and compare it to the paint. So I got them sprayed. They look good for being black wheels, but previously we talked about my bias. I don't like black painted stock wheels. So I'm in a little bit of a pinch here because I think they're good. I don't want to go dark gray for sure, but we don't have the glitter. So it was like hardened and it wouldn't spray out because it's like a gel spray. So whatever pop and flake I thought would have set these off to make them look better won't be there. So I'm really reconsidering going back to silver now. I think that's the route I'm gonna go on these guys. Just clean them up. They needed to be cleaned up anyway. So, well, fun little experiment. We ended up back where we started, just with some really, really, really clean, refinished OEM looking wheels. Not bad. Glad with how they turned out. They'll look good. So I got the wheels put on, which is super exciting. They look really good, way better than before. And then I also hit the tires with some tire shine, so they're looking fresh. Let me flip around the camera. I'll show you. Then we are tackling this. So you can see these guys look pretty good. Way better than they did before, unquestionably. It's not a bad look. Not a bad look at all. I think it will be a better look when it gets this front bumper on, so let's get to it. Got a little JDM mod ski right here. Stoked to put these on to reinforce the bumper. I wanted to see where these bands were and see what the best placement was on here to see where I wanted to put it. If I run it back here, do I put it up here? I don't know. So I'm gonna test it out, open this up. So, first drive, moment of truth. Does the bumper fly off? Does the radiator ejecto-ceto cuz itself? Is the battery dead? Will it even start? Who knows? I think it'll be okay. So here is the car after all the paint work's been done, after we resprayed the wheels and everything else. I think it turned out amazing. This thing looks so much better. It's finally the clean 8th gen that it was meant to be. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.